What up, what up? What's going on, everybody? Listen, fellas, one of the key components, right? One of the key, I don't know, maybe it's a trait that we as men must have in order for us to become the best men that we can be is we must be able to hold ourselves fully accountable for the things that we do, the decisions that we make. Listen, I get it, man. We're gonna make bad decisions from time to time. Okay. We're gonna do things that maybe it was the it seemed like it was the right thing to do at that particular time point in time, or it was the only thing you could do at that particular time. And then later on, maybe in hindsight, they say hindsight is 2020. Now you're looking and saying, well, you know what? Maybe that wasn't the best decision, or maybe that was the only thing I can do. So I had to do it. But now I'm okay with being accountable for what I did, whatever the situation is, right? The one thing that you must understand that as a man, in order for us to get better, in order for us to get bigger, be the best version, the most masculine version of ourselves, we must hold ourselves accountable for everything that we do, regardless of any outside activity. So check this out, right? I was going through the comment section and there was a gentleman who jumped in the comment section on one of my videos. I believe the video was about arguing. And so, he shared his experience basically with, I guess, dealing with a woman who, I guess she was kind of argumentative, right? And so he shared how, he would either, kind of brush her off, or he would just say, okay, and, kind of keep it moving. But see, that was never enough for her. So she just had to keep coming back, and just kind of wearing him down and grinding it out and pushing until eventually, he said that he would give in, and, he would eventually just end up ultimately getting into an argument with this woman, right? And so he said that it's ultimately, it's really not our fault that we get engaged in these arguments, because we do everything that we can do to avoid the argument, but we get pushed to a certain point. Now I get that, I understand that 100% fully, but you have to understand, guys, we must hold ourselves accountable for the things that we do, regardless of what outside activity is going on. We still must have self control in order to control ourselves. Forget about what someone else is doing. You understand? Women will do that, man. They're going to do everything and anything that they can do to push your buttons. They want to see that they can push your buttons. One of the things you got to understand about women is a lot of times, man, it's just about control. For some women, it's about control. They just want to be able to control you. They just want to know that they have the ability to manipulate you. See, listen, man, if a woman knows that she can get you to do ABC and she can get you to do XYZ, that's her way of knowing that she can get you basically to do whatever it is that she needs you to do. If you remain strong, you stand on your square, you don't move left, right, you stand on business, and she's pushing and she's pushing and she's this and she's that or whatever it is, and she can't move you, see, that's going to be problematic for her. But what you must understand is, if you understand women, you'll know that that is going to make you more attractive to her. Women are attracted to men that they can't move them off of their square. Y'all understand what I'm saying? A lot of times, guys, you got to understand that when you do move off of that square, the woman is losing attraction for you. She's just testing you. She's just pushing you to see if she can get you to move, because she wants you to do whatever it is that she wants you to do. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, she's gonna feel some type of way when you stand on your square and she can't get you to do whatever it is that she wants you to do, but it's still gonna build attraction. She's gonna be upset. She's gonna be in her feelings. She's gonna feel some type of way, but it's still gonna build attraction. Listen to me, guys. Whatever it is that you do is on you. You cannot point the finger at anybody else. I get it. You can point the finger at someone and say, well, they did this and they did this and they did this and they did this. But at the end of the day, what you have to also include in there is, I got to the point where, you know what I'm saying? And then at that point is where you have to hold yourself accountable for everything that you have to do after that. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Man, I was in a situation, man, with this young lady, and she kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, man. And we were right there in front of each other. And she was like, "Yo, what you gonna do? You gonna hit me? What you gonna do? You gonna hit me?" Like, y'all, I know y'all been in situations like that, man. I couldn't believe I was in this situation, but I was looking at her like, yo, I could have just, man, I could have just rocked out. And listen, I don't condone violence, okay? I don't condone abusive behavior or anything like that. But I mean, she really was just trying to push me, push me, push me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fall for the bait. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't fall for the bait. I wasn't emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Unstable to where now I'm gonna lose it and I gotta I gotta show her what I'm gonna do. Oh, you think I won't do this or you think I won't do that? Nah, guys, listen, man, you gotta stand on your square. And when you do falter, when you do fall, right? You got to be man about it. You got to be a man about it and admit, like, yo, you know what? That was on me. I got weak and I did this, or I got weak and I did that. See, when you can look yourself in the face, right? Look at yourself in the mirror, or sit down and just in deep thought, understand, like, yo, this was on me. That'll help you be better. People who always point the finger at others and say, well, I did this because they did that, but they're not taking any accountability for what they did. They're just pointing the finger at the other person. That's a victim mentality, and it will never get you far, because everything that happens to you, you're going to look at it as you're the victim. You're never the problem. You're the victim. Everybody's picking on you. Everybody's this and everybody's that. And because they did this and because they did that. Nah. Pick yourself up and understand, okay, whatever I do, that's on me. Somebody's in my face and they trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to this and that or whatever. It's on me. If they try, it's on me. You're dealing with your friends, your homeboys, peer pressure. I used to have to deal with that all the time. Even as a grown man, you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with friends, man, and they running around and they doing this and they doing that, man. I'm like, man, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? But now I decide, okay, yeah, well, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out and do it, right? For all y'all that do not know, I'm a biker. I love bikes. That's what I do. Back in the days, I was on a sport bike. Now I'm on a Harley. But back in my sport bike days, man, we used to get out there and get it, man. We used to hit the block. We used to hit the highway. We used to get it. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? I have a commercial driver's license, right? So listen, if I get jammed up, right? If I get jammed up, it's a wrap for me, because once my license is done, I'm jammed. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, these guys would, man, we get out there and then get in a situation where we got to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to give us a ticket or whatever like that. Some guys are gonna run. Some guys are not. I've been the guy, I'm not going to run, period. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop right here. Let me man up and say, okay, yep, you know what? I was doing this and that. Let me take accountability for what I did, and let me take whatever my punishment is. I did that. I'm not going to run. That's not me. I'm not that runner. It's not wrong. Hey, listen, do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just the guy that's going, you know what I'm saying? Take accountability. Now, when I get pulled over and that officer say, oh, where are all your buddies and all that? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, officer. Did you catch me doing something wrong? I'll take accountability for that, okay? Listen, if I sit there and get that ticket, and I've been that one that has gotten a ticket, and the officer loaded that ticket up, loaded it up for all the guys that he couldn't catch. Right? He got me, and he just loaded that ticket up, man. Everything he could find, he found it. Everything he couldn't find, he put on there. You understand what I'm saying? But I took accountability for it. At the end of the day, what I did not do is blame them. I didn't blame them. I blamed myself. I didn't blame myself for not, you know what I'm saying, not trying to, outrun, you know what I'm saying, the trouble. Nah, I blame myself for, why did I even get out here and do that? Why did I even get out here and do it in the first place? Y'all understand what I'm saying? So look, guys, part of being a man is accepting your role in each and every situation that you are involved in, period. The relationships that you're in, the women that you're choosing to deal with, the friends that you hang out with. how you spend your money. All of this, guys, is a direct reflection on you. And until you hold yourself accountable for the things that you do and understand that if you go back far enough in every situation, the reason you're in the situation you're in right now is because of a decision that you made. Until you can hold yourself accountable, you're never going to do better in life. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, hold yourself accountable, man. I get it, man. Sometimes, it's like, yo, man, if they wouldn't have did this, I wouldn't have had to do that. And that's fine. I get it. Yeah. There have been some things that I just had to do. But at the end of the day, I didn't blame anybody for what it is that I did. I put it all on me. All on me. Anything and everything that I do is all on me. And until you have that attitude, you're never going to reach peak performance, guys. I just wanted to jump out here, and I also want to give, you know what I'm saying, a shout out to everybody that jumps in the comment section. I appreciate the comments, man. And yeah, man, let's just keep it pushing, man. Hold yourselves accountable, guys. That's the only way we get better. All right. I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be good.